when I do these videos, we gotta stay consistent, even though it's not a fun first step, especially having to take a second device out to do so. But it is what it is for now until YouTube lets you do what I need it to let me do. A lot of words there. So let's pin this comment. I might want to clean that up a little bit. I don't know if I love this Gemini generated pinned comment, but for now, we'll let it rock. So I just filmed a video a few seconds ago. Good morning, bro. How are you? Did you I think I know the answer to this question, but any excitement with any of the TE drops so far on their website? Yeah. But yeah, just filmed a video doing a comparison between this headset and the, one sec. Sometimes you gotta just plug the cable back in. When it's coiled, it was coiled. It was gonna annoy me. My man, try oat milk. Dang, good point. All right, so I have tried that before, actually, and I didn't this morning. And so typically on mornings when I can, or I'll say most mornings I try to not consume anything before, say, 1 o'clock, aside from coffee and aside from black coffee. So it's kind of like a fast thing. I don't do it every day, but like let's say yesterday, for example, or maybe 2 days ago, I had a man. And let me just remind you guys, or just reiterate how much I love this live stream setup and this community that we're building. It's so dope to me. It's just really dope for so many reasons. Anyway, yeah, the mornings when I wake up and I'm hungry and I actually do have an appetite for something, and I'm just like, it makes more sense to grab something early, like I have, whatever, hard-boiled eggs or something. So those mornings when I do make it to the coffee shop at, like, around this time, I would sometimes opt for something other than just black coffee. But this morning I'm gonna probably wait until around 1. So that's a little glimpse into my reasoning. But oat milk is definitely good. They dropped the black version of the cases and bags right after we talked about it. No way. Are you serious? I didn't. Wait. As in, like, that's what it is there right now? Because I know yesterday was the. Hang on, dude. Is it like just a sale somewhere else besides the flipped out thing? No, I'm confused. Yeah, word. You got me excited here, but I don't think that's true. Or do you mean that? I mean, I'm in the know. I checked every day, but I know the first 3 days were. Excuse me. Hang on. That was a loud one. Were these? So what you talking about, bro? You got me like super curious. Not to say that I need one of those, but I would purchase the black one, I think, for this. That feels a little bit foolish, maybe. If I have the white one, I don't know. But I really would like to have the black one. The aesthetic would be so much nicer. We were talking about the accordion bag, and they have all that now. Oh, you mean they dropped it as in they released it? So I knew that they released it already. That, if we're talking the same language here, I knew that that was a thing already. It's been out for a while. They've been out for a while, but by drop, I mean I want them to drop the price on those bags on the flipped out sale thing, so I can purchase it. That's what I was kind of referring to. Okay, it got me nervous. I was like, dang, did I miss something? It's like, hold up. All right. Anyway, make some music. What do we say? All right, so I'm between. There's also there's some other things in. Let me go to a new project. Let me see. This is a new project. All right, there were a few things that I wanted to explore on here that I don't understand. One of them, and I might actually take the iPad back out for this. One of them is SoundLink. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, one of them is SoundLink. So let me go to downloads. I want to try this out so I can understand this a little bit better. So there's a new feature. Damn, this I'm like coughing so much. One sec. All right. So new SoundLink. So SoundLink. Dang, where is it? Down here? Wait, I just clicked it, but where? Oh, okay. Hang on. SoundLink. Read more. Okay, there it is. So SoundLink rotate. So navigating patterns. So rotate the light gray knob to side. Okay. So there's the light gray knob. Which one is that? I guess this one, and this is white. Okay, let's just try this. It's not gonna sound good. I'm gonna tell you right now. So if we go new pattern, we're gonna go here. We're gonna change to something totally different. No, something totally different. Whatever. And maybe we'll do one more. New, totally different. Whatever. Keys. Okay, we have 3 different sounds all on the same track and 3 different patterns as well. We have this one, this one, and this one. Now, let's look at SoundLink. So rotate the light gray knob to link the sound on the selected track. When enabled, switching patterns will not change the sound or preset overriding. Okay, so here's the deal. SoundLink. So I believe that rotating this, there we go. So let's see, hang on. Yo, what's going on? How are you? I'm doing well. I was just commenting this morning on how much I've been enjoying these live streams, how much I've been enjoying seeing people show up and be a part of the process and the hangout session and stuff. Like it's really cool. Ooh, Haley, or hi. Okay, I'm gonna do what you just said, or try to. Sus9. Dang, you just took it away. I'm glad. Happy to have you here. All right, well, put it back. Whatever. Samson. Yeah, if you have the chord, put it back, and I'll try it. But anyway, let's check out this SoundLink thing. So this, I believe, is supposed to let you link what the sound that's on the current track to all the tracks, but keep the same MIDI data. So let's explore that. So I guess that only, okay, hang on. To change which, okay, there you go. So that's it. So shift and turn. Wait. Use the white encoder. Wait, I'm confused. Hang on. That's not quite working. Rotate the light gray, which is select the source using the white encoder, then hold shift to rotate. Select this. Oh, okay. So like this, and then shift. Oh, that's so weird though. So this lets you link all the patterns to the same sound. I'll have to get a little bit more comfortable with this, but let's check it out a little bit more. So it's these 2 knobs, and then that's kind of like not what I would expect, but select the source pattern using the white. So whatever one you want the source to be, and then hold shift and rotate the light. Maybe you can actually, let's see. Let's try it all 3 ways. So if I want this one, so it's linked to the first one there. Now if you want to link it to the second, I think you have to go here and go like that. Yeah. And then, so it's not that bad actually. It's just hold shift and turn this knob while you're on whatever track you want, and then it'll link to that. So it's pretty cool. All right, so that's good. There were some other things that I wanted to just explore. Let me see. Hang on. We did some LFO stuff yesterday. There was something in here. Let me double check. How do you do this? I think it was shift play. Yeah, what does shift play do? This is in the arranger mode, I think. Let's look at this really quick. So shift play pulls up something like a little symbol while the song is playing in arranger mode, and I'm curious to know what it is. So that's navigating patterns. We know that. Okay, press M1 to create a new pattern. Press M2. Is going to be pasted within the same track to quickly ever or to another track to create more complex arrangements or multiple instruments change per track. So that's another thing, copying something into another, okay, to remove a pattern from a track. All right. So this is scenes. We know about scenes. Clone, allow you to clone a scene. Holding it, press M2 allow you to copy a scene. Oh, oh, wait, hang on. So just pressing copy here and then go into here lets you paste a pattern. So that's one thing. But holding shift and hitting copy, and then control scenes. Holding shift and pressing will allow you to paste a scene. So paste, if I want to paste this scene here, I don't know. What's the difference between copying? All right, so I got to look. Holding shift and pressing M1 will allow you to clone a scene. So we know what that is already. That clones it to 2. Holding shift and pressing M2 will allow you to copy a scene. So we're copying 2. Holding shift and pressing M3 will allow you to paste a scene. I guess that means it's pasting on the scene that it's at. So I guess if I copy here and then if I go here to scene 6, and I don't know, let me see. If I go to scene 2 and say if I delete this and then I go to scene 6, that's weird. Trying to see. Let me see. Hang on. Trying to see. So if I go here and say if I'm like this here, this is scene 6 here, and this is scene 3. So if I copy here and then go here and paste. Okay, so that lets you paste a scene, copy a scene, and paste it to somewhere else. So that's good. That's to be expected. Allow you to reset a scene. This will return all tracks to pattern 1. Return all tracks to pattern 1. So, okay, whatever. Cue scene. Okay, so I think this is what I was talking about. By default, when switching scenes, this change will happen immediately. To delay this change and queue up the next selected scene, hold shift and tap play with this, and then select the scene with the accidental. So that's what this shift play is. So when you hold shift and play while it's playing and then press the scene, it's gonna wait. So kind of like, yeah, okay, so that makes sense. All right, so that's cool. So let's actually make something now. Let's delete. And then one thing that I kind of learned is that you could, let me just see which one of these is velocity again. Yeah, this one. And then this one. So check this out. I think you can do this, this, this. Let's see. That should be a little bit more. Sabe is cool. Hey, what's up? Or Sap. I'm glad you're back. I think I'm glad. We did say lo-fi, so that means we got to come over here and maybe take reverb off and let's get some lo-fi stuff going. Cool, cool. How about here? Not much, but that's fine. So that's kind of interesting because we can turn this to poly, maybe. Oh, make that a little shorter. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm going to save that. That's good. So we can go. No, that should be 2. cool. That deserves to be saved. We're gonna rename. We gotta get in the habit of renaming stuff. That sounds better than decent. I wonder if there's any other. What are we gonna call this? Contract? Because that's on my mind right now. Mm-hmm. You know how we do. You know how we do. Contract. All right. So we put. Now I remember, and we got to do what was it? A pound sign afterwards? Maybe we should start doing pounds at the beginning of songs. I don't know. It's fine. Save. All right, let's go to a new track. Let's see what else we need to check out on here. There's so many songs. My goodness. Excuse me. That sounded kind of good, honestly. Then I gotta go. I got some things to do today. But I think I will be back. I mean, I know I will at some point. All right. Yeah, I gotta dip. I gotta go. Okay, that was fun. I gotta save this. Rename. Hashtag. Okay, save. All right, cool. Peace.